Hello. Let's do another movie review because I know you're really enjoying these. You're really enjoying them. Well, I'm enjoying them, and that's the only important thing. And again, there was a very strange commenter the other day who seems to think that I failed in my YouTube career. There is no YouTube career. I just do it for fun because what else is there to do? And the title screen is one, it's a holding thing for this as I'm streaming it live, and two, it's a comment on all those useless YouTube title screens that people squirt over their videos in an attempt to make themselves seem more professional than the next man. I prefer homespun content. This is in my little corner, homespun. He says spinning around. Look, I'm homespun. But we're talking about Hunt today, not the Hunt that I talked about the other day. I kind of mentioned it, so I thought I'd mention this one. This was released in 2020. There was a lot of controversy about it at the time because of the content matter, and I think even President gonna build that wall. Trump had something to say about it. Written by Nick Hughes and Damon Lindelof, I think they had to do with Lost, I think, weren't they? And put out by Blumhouse. It stars Betty Gilpin and was directed by Craig Zobel. The concept is easy. It's a simple concept, and it's a concept that's been done in many movies many times before of people being hunted by other people. There was a lot of these made in like the 80s. There was a lot of exploitation movies done like this, but I'm not going to talk about them because they're exploitation movies. But the next movie, because I like to do these as a double bill, as a double header, so watch this, but then the next film I'm going to talk about is similar only in the fact that it's people being hunted by people. But yeah, watch that one. But anyway, back to The Hunt. Had a lot of controversy. It was delayed. I think its release was delayed because of said controversy when it was shown to testing. They do the film test screenings, negative reactions, because people I don't think really understood what the film was and what it was about. When I saw it, it was on the streaming I saw it last year when it was released. I really enjoyed it. It made me laugh. It's a funny. You've got to remember, this is a black comedy. This is really a black comedy more than anything else. It's not a horror film. It's not a thriller. It is a black comedy. I don't want to spoil it because there is a delicious twist. There's plot elements in this that make it even more pertinent, and we're talking about cancel culture, social media, all those things. It's a very modern film, and I think a lot of people watching it, if you have, I don't know, a left-wing or even a right-wing political bias, you're going to be offended by it because you don't understand what the actual film is about. Yeah, it's about people being hunted for their beliefs, or is it, again, twisty, and they're picked off one by one, and then there's a twist, and then there's another twist, and then it resolves itself in almost Kill Bill style Quentin Tarantino finale set piece. Again, I'm not gonna spoil it because I came to this, just knowing it was about people being hunted, and that's all you need to know really. But that's not what the film is about. That's the beautiful thing, and if you watch it with an open mind, you'll realise that it works on many different, on a couple of levels, and we live at the moment in a society. Yeah, let's call it a society, online society. We live in a society where nuance and understanding and humour is completely misunderstood, and as younger generations are coming to the fore, they don't seem to understand that things can have more than one meaning. They take everything literally, and if you watch this film with that kind of mindset, with a literal mindset, I could see why you would be upset about it, why it would offend. But again, if you're smart and you understand that films, you know, often have more than one meaning, and you know, you should stick around for the payoffs. It's a lot cleverer than you realise on the surface of it. Like I said, I wasn't familiar with Betty Gilpin. She's the, I guess, the star of it. She's the main character in this, and I think she's really good in it. And I wasn't really familiar with her work. I wasn't familiar with it at all. So she was a revelation in this for me. I thought she was really, really good as the main. Again, she plays it with a detachment, you know. But then when you find out more about her character, you can understand why she's detached and why she's looking at things very differently from the rest of us, which is cool. Who else is in it? Hilary Swank is there. She's a name. Ethan Suplee, who was in My Name Is Earl, he turns up. The best person, it was Glenn Howerton. Glenn Howerton from Always Sunny in Philadelphia makes it's almost a cameo appearance. But again, the people who are in this aren't, I wouldn't say they're big names or anything. They're kind of, you know, lesser, more like character actor. But they all, you know, they all work. It's shocking. The kills are shocking. You know, there are many kills in this. You know, there's a lot. In fact, there's a lot of kills in this, and the action and the gore and the kills are done well. And again, like I say, they do provoke a reaction, and you know, you do feel like you know where it's going, and then it diverts, and then, like I say, the full reasoning behind the entire film is revealed to you. And if you're not paying attention, or you go out for a toilet break, you're not going to get it. You know, you have to pay attention, really have to pay attention to the film. So yeah, it's I mean, again, if you like those kind of movies, you know, where it's the hunter and the hunted, you're going to like it. If you're somebody who doesn't get nuance, you ain't going to get it at all. It's 90 minutes. It's a breeze, and I love 90-minute movies. You know, in the old days, movies were 90 minutes. You got through them, But as time has gone on, they've pushed it further to like the 2.5 hour limit, and it's like, it goes on too far. But this one, it's bright and breezy. It does what it needs to do. The characters are kind of stereotypes, but that's the point. That's kind of the point of it. Even the main character, you don't really get a hold of her. She's cold and detached, and you don't really root for her until like a later section in the film. But like I say, her character is revealed to you. There is a reasoning behind all of this, you know, and it's I thought it was really good fun. But if you don't get it, then yeah, maybe you need to work on understanding nuance, you know, and levels of meaning in the English language. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, it's a good turn your brain off movie that's actually a lot cleverer than you realise it is. So there you go. And it was good to see Glenn Howerton in it. So there you go. That's my recommendation. It's called The Hunt. And if you hang around, I'm going to talk about another film which is about people being hunted, and it's one of my favourite films of all time. So there you go. It's a good one. So stick around for that. So keep you in suspense. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say. By now you should know what that is, and that is ta-da.